By now, I'm pretty sure you've watched our videos about the new Nissan X-Trail facelift, but in case you didn't know, this car comes with new looks, a new hybrid variant and a bunch of new safety features. Now this car also comes with a new built-in head unit, so let's go check it out. Now this is the first time in a long while that a Nissan is being sold in Malaysia with a built-in head unit and not some aftermarket system. This is a Nissan Connect system with a 7-inch touchscreen, and as you can see, it's nicely integrated with the rest of the car. The system has a very smartphone-like user interface with widgets and lots of big buttons. You can also customize the home screen, so for example, if you want your phone widget to be on the first page, you just plop it over here and there you go. It's as simple as that. 2.5 litre all-wheel drive and hybrid models also get a TomTom Navigation system, which again isn't the best in the business. But you won't have to deal with any of that because you can simply take your phone, plug it into the USB socket like so, use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and use Google Maps or Waze just like a normal human being. The system is very easy to use. You don't have to fumble around in various menus to set it up. You just simply plug your phone in, press the CarPlay button on the main menu, and there you go. Now as you know, CarPlay mirrors your phone screen in a more car-friendly manner, so you won't have to put your phone onto a phone holder on the dash, so you will look less like a Grab driver. With this, you get easy access to navigation with live traffic information, as well as your music through apps like Spotify or Apple Music. You can even use Siri to make calls or send messages to SMS, WhatsApp or WeChat, making this a much safer system to use on the road. The downside to CarPlay is that you can't have your navigation and music screens together. You can only have one or the other. And let's say you want to have your GPS over here and your passenger wants to select the music, you can't because it will go straight back to the main home screen. But that will all change in iOS 13, which comes onto iPhones later this year. You'll get a proper home screen with larger buttons, and if you're using an app through your phone, it won't kick you out of your app you're using on CarPlay. You can also summon Siri hands-free using the phrase "Hey Siri", and you can also use it to control other features such as music and navigation through third-party apps, not just Apple's own. Now using Android Auto is a little bit more complicated. The app isn't supported in Malaysia as yet, so you'll have to sideload the app through outside sources. Now we're not a tech site, so don't ask us how to do it, just Google it. The interface for Android Auto is also slightly different from Apple CarPlay. Instead of big buttons for your apps, there's a proper home screen with widgets for your music, your weather, as well as your navigation if you have that on. Now down here you've got a selection of shortcut buttons for your navigation, your music, as well as your phone. Otherwise, it's just as easy to use as Apple CarPlay. Again, this interface will change in the next update. There will be an app screen just like you have in Apple CarPlay, as well as a new bar at the bottom with controls for your music, as well as a home button and a button to activate the Google Assistant. All in all, it's nice to see that the X-Trail gets these new connectivity features to make it stand out in the segment. And better yet, it's now available across all variants. For more on the Nissan X-Trail facelift, check out our other videos on portal.org. Thank you for watching.